In the bedroom, they have a groom. They grow, they show. Happiness is the beautifulness of the world that twirled around town that goes down. The lot that makes a plot. People share that care about their mare and kid they hid from the dog behind a log. That's one of the poems. Hi, my name is Saida Lara, and I'm in 8th grade. I go to Sequoia Middle School. That's something that inspires me with the poem was that I was like away from my parents. Like they took me and everything for about the whole weekend. And I like got upset. Then I ended up asking my teacher that could I get a notebook so I could write down poems and everything. And I wrote down what I feel. That's how I started writing it.
I came late to the Saida bandwagon, the fan base. I actually just met Saida working at the Young Authors Fair, but I could tell really quickly and very fast that she has a passion for writing and that she just loves to write her poems. And she first day whips out this huge notebook full of poems that she said, I write all the time at home. It's from last year. This poem I wrote this time when I fell off my bike. This is when I did this. So you can just see that she takes inspiration, even if she doesn't realize it, from the moments that are happening in her life, from the experiences that she's having, and from the relationships she has. You can see that in her writing.
Well, I just want to say, like, on behalf of our school, we are extremely, extremely proud of Saida and just her work ethic, but also just her passion for writing. I'm really thankful for the staff here that we have at Sequoia that has emphasized not only getting involved in things, but tapping into the talents of our kids that sometimes if we don't take a little bit more time, we don't notice some of those things and the kids don't recognize that. So it's kind of nice to see some of those talents being drawn out. We're extremely excited. We have a lot of great things going on here at Sequoia, but this is the first time we've been recognized for something like that. But just to know that she has worked so hard over the last 2 years and she gets to represent our school in this manner, again, is just something that we're extremely excited and very proud of for her and what it is that she's doing.
What I like about my writing is that it shows how I feel. No matter what, I don't need to show my expression to somebody else. I could write it down in a notebook about how I feel, then showing it out. My poetry, I keep it with me, not for anybody else. It's personal. I decided to submit my poem because my teacher, Ms. Henley, was talking to me about it because she'd been seeing me been writing it.
Saida is a student that comes into my classroom every day, huge smile on her face. She sets the tone for not just my teaching, but for the whole room. So she's really a pleasure to have in class. She's one of the hardest working students that I have. Not just her classwork and homework, but outside of school, she does so many amazing things. She's so well-rounded, and it's really incredible the drive that she has for not just her education, but for all things. It seems that no matter what you put in front of Saida, she has a passion for it. Whenever we would have some spare time in class after a lesson or in between lessons, I would look over and she'd be writing. And so I finally kind of went over to her and I said, you know, what are you writing? Because I assumed, oh, it's going to be notes to her friends. But she said, oh, I'm writing in my book of poems. And I said, really? Poetry? And she goes, oh yeah, you know, I like writing poems. I like getting all my feelings out. Anything I go through, I can just write it down in poems. So I thought, wow, that's pretty amazing. And then the opportunity came up to run this Young Authors Fair club. So we did a Young Authors Club as one of the extracurricular activities offered at Sequoia. And of course, my first thought was, Saida, she's going to be perfect for it. She's, you know, always writing. She's got a ton of material that we can help her edit and work through. So I would like to say it was really hard and we had to do a lot of edits, but it wasn't, because Saida, she just wanted to do her best. So she kept coming back to the edits. She kept coming back to the revisions, and she almost did it on her own. We would make, you know, small suggestions and say, well, you know, what do you think about this? Do you like how this sounds or how this sounds? And she always had an opinion. Well, I really like this one better. Let's do it this way. So it was so easy guiding her to the finished product. And then such a beautiful poem, and it's really means something to her. And of course, it means something to us too, because we got to see her work through it and build a relationship with her and the other kids in our club. It was so easy. It's so easy for her to just put all of her raw emotions, all of her feelings onto paper, which is not an easy task. It's not something easy to work through. And she does it, and she does it extraordinarily well, as you can tell by her writing, which is incredible.
I'm going to read a poem written by Sahida Lara that she wrote last year as a 7th grader. The title is Summer. Summer is time to run and to have fun. It's all right to swim like a shooting dolphin. Summer is for laughing. Don't be slacking. Just be happy in the sunny, hot sun. Be with your love. Don't buzz like a bee. Just have to be free. With the freedom, you will have the wisdom of life to be happy. Thank you. Letting me read that out loud.